Hello everyone, Noxious here with another installment of my series Machine Spotlight, where we take an in-depth look at some of the new and returning machines found in Horizon Forbidden West. In this installment, we'll be shining the spotlight on the Widemaw. The Widemaw most closely resembles a hippopotamus, with its massive gaping mouth lined with retractable tusks, its rotund torso, and its protuberant booty. Also similar to the hippo, Widemaws are found almost exclusively in or near bodies of water and in groups known as a bloat. The Widemaw is a member of the acquisition class of machines with the primary role of gathering minerals and metals from the soil for use in the Cauldron network. It accomplishes this by using its massive drill-like tusks to break up the earth. It then uses its vacuum unit and turbines to essentially inhale the broken up soil. The grinding and filtering process needed to break down the soil and filter out metals tends to overheat the machine's metal components, so the Widemaw utilizes its massive purge water sac to cool down, which then leads to steam releasing from vents along the machine's body. Any unused soil from the grinding and filtering process is ejected in the form of fertilizer pods. These fertilizer pods are actually quite valuable and can be gathered and sold for metal shards. The Widemaw is one of the first midweight machines encountered in the Forbidden West and therefore can be quite difficult to handle for adventurers newly setting out on their journey. If you're one of them, then this video is for you. In this video, I will cover everything you need to know about the Widemaw, including its locations, weak points, combat strategies, and more. If you find yourself enjoying this video, do me a favor by hitting the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Let's get started with the Widemaw's locations on the map. The first marked site is located along the lakeshore just southeast of the Utaru settlement, Stone's Echo. Here you can find a few Widemaws as well as a couple of skydrifters. The next site is located on the southern shore of Lake Mead just south of the dilapidated Horus. Here you can usually find a bloat of 3 Widemaws. The next site is located on the north shore of Lake Mono. Here you can also find a bloat of Widemaws taking turns going for a dip in the lake. The next site is located on the shoreline just north of the Far Zenith base. Here you can once again find a bloat of Widemaws with no other machines in the area. The next site is located just beneath Tilda Vandermeer's cliffside house in the tourist destination McWave Cove. Here you can also find a bloat of Widemaws with no other machines nearby. The last of the marked Widemaw sites is located in the ruins of San Francisco, where the Dewey Monument still stands above the waves. Here you can find a bloat of Widemaws with some Snapmaws nearby. There are also a plethora of unmarked Widemaw sites littered across the Forbidden West. Next, let's take a look at the Widemaw's machine catalog entry. Widemaw, a level 15 acquisition midweight machine. An amphibious machine that vacuums up resources into its jaws for processing. In combat, it turns this ability into a variety of dangerous attacks. It is weak versus purge water damage and strong versus every other elemental damage. Notable resources include purge water, metal shards, machine muscle, Widemaw circulator, medium machine core, braided wire, Widemaw primary nerve, sturdy hardplate, and metal bone. Now let's take a look at the machine catalog entry for the only other variant of the Widemaw, the Apex Widemaw. Apex Widemaw, a level 27 acquisition midweight machine, a hunter-killer variant recognizable by black and gold armor plates and purple muscles. It has been modified to be significantly more resilient and deadly. Once again, it is weak versus purge water damage and strong versus every other form of elemental damage. Loot remains similar to that of the regular variants with the addition of a 56% drop rate for Apex Widemaw Heart. Another key difference to note is that the Apex Widemaw has glow blast canisters in place of the regular variant sparkers. Next, we'll closely study the Widemaw's weak points so that we can exploit them in battle. 2 resource containers which act as resource storage lie between the Widemaw's massive butt cheeks, protected by armor plating. Remove the armor plating, then detach them to collect their resources. 2 sparkers which act as shock storage lie on each side of the machine's caboose, protected by armor plates. Remove the armor plates, then detach to collect the resource or shoot with a well-aimed shock arrow to detonate and inflict the shock state. The Widemaw stores its purge water in its massive purge water sac lining its tum-tum. Destroy it to disable the machine's purge water attacks, but be careful as it can be quite explosive. 2 sets of vacuum turbines make up the Widemaw's impressive derriere, which it uses to draw in resources or enemies and expel waste products. Destroy or detach both to prevent this ability. A single large vacuum unit lies in the center of the Widemaw's wide maw and is indestructible but highly vulnerable to damage. Finally, 2 massive metal drilling tusks line the bottom of the Widemaw's mouth. They are only vulnerable when the mouth is open. Detach them to collect a key upgrade resource for your gear. Next, let's familiarize ourselves with the Widemaw's range of attacks. Dodge to avoid the Widemaw's crunch attack. Must be hangry. Prepare to dodge as it creates a giant boulder for a powerful ranged attack. When it uses its Gok Gok 3000 attack, you can either dodge at the last minute, simply walk backwards, or shoot its vacuum unit to avoid taking damage. Alright, I'm gonna level with you. I don't have a clever name for this attack, it's just straight up pooping on you. Dodge to the side to avoid its charge attack. The Widemaw can also shoot smaller boulders for a rapid-fire ranged attack. Gain some distance quickly as it spins around to gather a massive boulder for a powerful attack with a massive AoE. You know what? I also have no clever name for this attack that's anywhere close to being appropriate. I'm sorry. And this is the Taco Bell version of the poopin' attack. Roll over. Good boy. No, 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 you cannot sit on my lap. Bad boy. Take everything you've learned in this video and you'll be able to conquer even Apex Widemaws with ease. The Widemaw can indeed be overridden, however you will first need to complete Cauldron Moo and obtain its overrides. The override for the Widemaw will initially come corrupted, so you will have to craft the uncorrupted override at the base using 2 Widemaw Tusks and 1 Widemaw primary nerve. I will now demonstrate overriding a Widemaw in the wild. We will of course be setting it to aggressive and we'll see how it does against the nearby Widemaw and Apex Widemaw. Oh boy, not off to a great start there, are we? As expected, the regular Widemaw is the first to fall. All that's left is the Apex Widemaw. Uh-oh, our overridden Widemaw is down. Come on, get up. After a close battle, our overridden Widemaw has come out on top. Given that the Widemaw can be overridden fairly early in the game, I would say it is quite a worthy ally to have on your side. That concludes this installment of Machine Spotlight, where we took an in-depth look at the Widemaw. I would love to hear what you think of the Widemaw in the comments below. I personally love the design of the Widemaw. However, with the Behemoth and the Tremor Tusk being heavyweight machines, I kind of wish the Widemaw was as well. I had a heck of a time battling it in Cauldron Moo on my very first playthrough, and I still get frustrated at times with their rapid-fire ranged boulder attack. Who do you think would win in a fight, a Widemaw or a Snapmaw? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Horizon Forbidden West content. As always, I'm NoxiousAsp. Thanks for watching.